Major breaking news this midday. Federal investigators combing 2 locations in our area linked to Dr. Conrad Murray, the doctor who was with Michael Jackson when he died. Thanks for joining us for Action News Midday. I'm Casey Smith.
And I'm Lisa Remillard. Federal investigators went to both the home and the office of Dr. Conrad Murray, and we have team coverage, including some aerials from the Action News Hawk. Captain Paul up there for us. We begin, though, with Action News reporter Tina Patel. She's live for us outside the doctor's clinic near Flamingo and Eastern. Tina.
Well, Lisa, law enforcement officials have been here for a little more than 2 hours now, and if you take a look behind me, you can actually see that there is a Metro officer in front of the office building providing security. Now, we know that Metro is working with the LAPD and DEA agents from both Las Vegas and Los Angeles. They say that they're executing search warrants both here and at the doctor's office, and at his home in Summerlin. And there are a number of Dr. Murray's staff here. We're told they are cooperating with the search. Here's what the assistant special agent for the DEA said earlier about what they're looking for here at the office.
They're looking through records and documents and looking for any that pertain to the search warrant itself. And those documents will be seized.
Are you looking for pharmaceuticals, though?
I'm sorry?
Are you looking for pharmaceuticals?
We're looking for a lot of things, but unfortunately I can't comment what's in the search warrant itself.
So unfortunately, not a lot of specific information coming out. Now, as you remember, there was a raid just last week at Dr. Murray's offices in Houston. The DEA agents here did not know specifically what was taken from that office, so they could not comment on when their specific things, similar things, are being looked for here. We do know that the warrant back in Houston specifically said that they were looking for evidence associated with manslaughter. We don't know if the same wording is being used in the search warrant here because that search warrant right now is still sealed. Reporting live, Tina Patel, Channel 13, Action News.
Tina, 2 questions real quick. One, do you know when that warrant will be released? Did they say anything about that? Or 2, go ahead.
They have not said that, unfortunately. It seems like this is very ongoing, and they wanted to come and at least make a statement to the media because there are so many of us here waiting for information. But right now, their priority is what's going on inside. And then lastly, really, really quick, have you physically seen any of those DEA agents walking out with bags or anything? What have you seen them walking out with? We have not seen them starting to walk out with anything yet. There's actually 2 entrances here where we are, which is the main entrance, and also a back entrance. And when some of the DEA agents came about 2 hours ago, they went in the back and they had large crates. So we assumed that they were thinking that they were going to be taking out a large amount of material, but so far they have not come out of the office yet.
All right. Thank you very much. Tina Patel reporting for us live at Dr. Murray's clinic. Now, it was less than a week ago, as Tina was talking about, that a similar raid happened at Dr. Murray's office near Houston. Agents on the scene say they weren't looking for drugs, just files and records. Murray's attorney confirms that probe was, of course, a search for evidence of manslaughter.
Dr. Murray owns a $1 million home in Red Rock Country Club just on the west side of town, and that home is also the focus of investigators today. There's a live shot of it from the Action News Hawk. Action News reporter Ben Deasy continues our live team coverage near Red Rock Country Club. Ben.
Yeah, Casey, we're actually at the west gate of the Red Rock Country Club where Dr. Conrad Murray makes his Las Vegas home, and we understand he has been staying at that home at least for some portion of this investigation. Now he finds that investigation literally on his doorstep, and I want you to take a look now what's going on live. We do have some video from the Action News Hawk, and out here live we can show you there's a police presence. This is Los Angeles Police's investigation, but Metro is here controlling traffic and providing security. And you can also see there are a number of reporters who have gathered to get what information they can as we watch for things to be perhaps taken in and out of the gates here at the country club. We did speak to one woman who lives inside the country club here. She told us that a reporter had in fact offered her $30,000 to take that reporter inside to her property and let that reporter do some reporting from behind these gates. She refused. She said inside the scene is very controlled. There are barricades. There is a noted police presence. And she says things inside right now are calm as this proceeds, but there are a lot of folks who are just trying to get out and let this investigation go on and get away from it. Now, this investigation has come down to, the latest we have is the drug propofol, and that's a drug that should be used only in hospitals, only during surgeries. We understand Dr. Conrad Murray may have administered that drug to Michael Jackson as he was watching him on this upcoming tour to help him get some rest. Again, medical experts say that's a drug only to be used during surgery. They'd be very surprised to find it in even a private practice, let alone somebody's home. But that may be exactly what police are looking for inside the home of Dr. Conrad Murray right now. We're camped out here to find what they take out of that home, and we'll certainly bring the results to you as soon as we have them. For now, I'm Ben Deese reporting live, Channel 13 Action News.
And Ben, same question for you. There are a lot of unmarked cars out there, so it's hard to tell. But have you seen any type of DEA or LAPD people taking out any type of evidence?
Yeah, so far it's been a lot of law enforcement going in, but we haven't seen any law enforcement coming out yet. We expect this to take some time on into the day and the afternoon as they carefully catalog what evidence there is to glean from Dr. Conrad Murray's home and collect that. So far, though, we haven't seen anything coming out of those gates. Okay,
thank you very much. Ben Deese reporting live from outside Red Rock Country Club. Of course, we'll get back to you later on in the show. Dr. Murray's lawyer said just yesterday it's a waste of time for him to address the claims against his client. Ed Chernoff released this statement. Here it says, quote, "I feel like a horse swatting flies. Everyone needs to take a breath and wait for those long-delayed toxicology results. I have no doubt they want to make a case, for goodness sake, it's Michael Jackson," unquote.